Hello there, children. How are you? I want to say a big thank you to Acorns and Little Acorns for singing me happy birthday and making my birthday today the best day ever. I'm going to read you a new story today. I used to love reading this story when I was a little girl. It's very, very old. Some of your mummies and daddies might know it, or your nannies and granddads. It's called Where the Wild Things Are. You see here, looks like a bit of a scary monster, but they are quite friendly. I think you'll like them. You get to do a bit of roaring in this book, so listen out for that. Pop our story light on. Here we go. Let's read all about our new friend in the book called Max. Oh, there he is. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind and another. Oh, poor dog. His mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without eating anything. You look grumpy, Max, but you were a little bit cheeky, weren't you? That very night in Max's room, a forest grew. Really? And grew. Wow, where's his bed gone? And grew until his ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world all around. Wow, magic. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through night and day and in and out of weeks and almost a year until he came to the place where the wild things are. You see this one here with the big horns in the sea. He's not even got out the boat yet. And when he came to the place where the wild things are you ready for this? They roared their terrible roars. Can you do that? Roar! They gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes. Can you roll your eyes? And showed their terrible claws. Should we do that bit again? You've got to join in with this bit. When he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roar and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. Till Max said, "Be still," and tame them all with the magic trick of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once. And they were frightened and called Max the wildest thing of all, and made him king of all wild things. He's got a crown now. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start. So here we go. They're dancing around. Under the moonlight, they must have stayed up really, really late, swinging through the trees. I'd like to do that in forest school when we get big enough, don't we? And now they're carrying him up high on their shoulders. What a wonderful time. Now stop, said Max, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, felt lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around, from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We love you so. We'll eat you up." And Max said, "No." The wild things, ready, roared their terrible roars, gnashed their terrible teeth, rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye and sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day and into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. And it was still hot. Four-leaf clover. Our story's over. Do you think he really did travel all that way across the world? But he got back and his tea was still hot. We'll see. I hope you enjoyed that story. I loved reading it to you. Big kisses to you all, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.